Good afternoon, everyone. So I will just be discussing how to graph parabolas, since I was told that graphing parabolas will be included, but not the other conic sections. However, I will not be doing the latus rectum technique of sketching a parabola. Rather, we will just be using the axis of symmetry to guide us in the sketch of the parabola, and all we have to get are just 2 points. The vertex of the parabola, and that is found by converting to standard form. So we can get the vertex from the standard form and then just one of the intercepts, as I will illustrate in the 2 following examples. So let's start with a parabola that opens in the vertical direction. Okay, opens in the vertical direction because the y is linear. Okay, y represents the y-axis. So if that is linear, then the parabola opens in that direction of the y-axis, that is in the vertical direction. So with that, well, we have to add that it opens upwards because of a positive coefficient here. So with that, let's state the vertex. Of course, by the way, I've already given this in standard form. But if not, of course, you have to first convert it, okay, by completing the squares. And suppose that you have done that and you have the equation on the screen there, then the first thing you have to locate is the vertex of the parabola. And we know that to be at 2, -1. And then we plot that point, okay, as follows. So we have the Cartesian plane vertex at 2, -1. So here, and we just find another point, which is the y-intercept. Now, if a parabola opens in the vertical direction, it will always have a y-intercept, but not necessarily an x-intercept. For example, if the vertex is the one there and it opens downwards, then it has no x-intercept, but it will surely have a y-intercept no matter the orientation is, if it opens in the vertical direction. So let's find the y-intercept. And we set x to 0 to get the y-intercept. If you want to get the x-intercept, you set the y to 0, the other variable. So to, again, get the x-intercept, we set y to 0. And we do that, of course, here in this equation, the given equation. So we have, sorry, we're looking for the y-intercept. So for the y-intercept, you set x equal to 0. Erase that. So set x to 0, plug into the equation of the parabola. We have 0 minus 2 squared equals 4 times y plus 1. And that is easy to solve for y since it's just linear in y. So we have 4 equals 4 times y plus 1. We divide by 4. We get 1 equals y plus 1. So we have the y-intercept at 0. Now this is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. Well, anyway, the two intersect at the 0 or the origin. So let's just plot that additional point. Okay, there. Now, once you have the vertex and an intercept, you are ready to sketch the graph of the parabola by reflecting the other point, meaning the point other than the vertex, with respect to its axis of symmetry. And since it opens in the vertical direction, then the axis of symmetry is simply the line that passes, the vertical line that passes through the vertex. Let me draw that. It's this one. Sorry. There. So that means we reflect the y-intercept with respect to that line, and we get another point on the parabola. So that's 2 units to the right of the axis. 1, 2. So this is another point on the parabola. And then once we have that, we simply connect the points using a parabolic curve. And that's all that you need to do. So we have this. And that's it. You just have to show me those 3 points and you will get the full credit whenever asked a question on sketching a parabola. Actually, I suggested among the teachers of Math 21 not to include this since that was what was agreed before, and since we will also be discussing it under functions. But anyway, so we have to really study how to sketch parabolas using this technique. Okay, But when we go to functions, we will be using a slightly different technique of sketching a parabola. So is there any question on this example before I proceed to the next?
Sir, when we graph parabolas, do we also have to show like a little Cartesian plane as well? Or kahit yung points
Of
lang po
course,
sa...
you have to show the Cartesian plane. Otherwise, we have no point of reference. Okay. It's better if you have a graphing paper, by the way, since one of the item there, you will be required to scan and submit online in Moodle, so that you don't have to like draw lines using your ruler or manually, which will not be accurate or precise.
Okay, thank you,
Any
sir.
more question? So let's have one that opens sideways. So it's almost the same, except that this time you will be looking for the x-intercept, since it may not have a y-intercept if it opens sideways. If it opens sideways, then if the vertex is to the right of the y-axis and it opens to the right, then it will have no y-intercept, but surely it will have an x-intercept. So let's do that. So again, suppose it's not yet given in standard form, then you have to convert it first into standard form. And then once you have the standard form, again, give the vertex, find the vertex, locate it on the Cartesian plane. So it's at 2, 3, be careful, x coordinate first before y coordinate. So it's at 2, 3. There. And then you draw the, if you want, first the axis of symmetry right away. So it will now be vertical. Since the parabola opens sideways, how did we know that it opens sideways? Well, it is the x that is linear. So that represents the x-axis, the x direction. So it will be in the vertical, in the horizontal, horizontal direction, in the direction of the x-axis. So it's open sideways with the negative sign there. We know that it opens to the left. So once you have the axis of symmetry, you find the x-intercept. Okay. So again, it's x that is linear. So you know it opens in the x direction, in the horizontal direction. Then you find the x-intercept. So this time you set y to 0. So substituting,
It's gonna be 9.
you have this equation. And then you just solve for x. You will get, okay, -1 transpose, you get 1. So x equals 1, or rather, the x-intercept is at 1. So that will be this point. Remember, it's on the x-axis, not the y-axis now, since it's the x-intercept. And then you reflect that point with respect to the axis of symmetry. So you know you have to count 3 points, okay, above that axis of symmetry. Here is this one now. So we have this. So let's just approximate. 1, 2, 3. And then you connect the 3 points there. and you have the sketch of the parabola whose equation is the given one there. So I hope this is easy and the discussion was clear. Unless anybody has a question about anything at all, then that will be it for today. And study well, prepare for the quiz 1 by answering all the exercises. Those exercises given will be the kind of questions that will come out in quiz 1. You will be given 2 hours, I think. They haven't decided yet, but the quiz will be open for 4 hours, probably either from 1 to 5 or from 2 to 6. And then once you start answering the quiz, you will be given the time limit. Again, probably 2 hours. So anyone would like to consult in this session, or you have any question at all?
Sir, is the practice quiz graded?
Sorry, practice quiz?
Is the practice quiz graded po?
No. It's just for you to be familiar with the use of Moodle.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that's it.